No see how bad is mamma, me mamunina che, me mo kwa Badwam TV, Cassia so. And open summer seeing in the Brussels set me dibi bro. Near to the mobile minority dear, one more as a speaker, second speaker. Dear, what year far 2022 budget and a home, one will be sweating at the Omujina, woman yintum, yet the moon some no ever bro. As I might time for the so I a church said Nedie, one quite brutal moon in Nara, one swing in any Adana Brown. It's answer galamse for a how and only Simbina no pay. Bede browse Adom TV, Badwam Cassia Facebook/Adom TV, Cassia no like a comment and a share. Near miss someone no pay at a Roma, Medina fear, a manqua, Tamaklu. A fate said and some nature more ancassa. Ete. Minority, ye wom rush with the fear morning in your home. I was second speaker, or Joseph for Seusu. Near maybe our year far 2022 budget no a home. Or Haruna Idris, the watcher crata. Ede akwa speaker say owura Jose usu ne ye ne de ese tumi ni bedi ne nsem kakra no ene wo ye de ope Adom TV kase etwaso.
Anything that happens and you allow it to stay becomes a precedent. So we want to be able to be sure that we've exhausted all the avenues. Obviously, we are participating very actively in the committees during this estimate, and I can tell you a lot of the ministries are already sweating. I mean, if people can choose to spend 32 million on conferences during COVID, they will have to provide details. If one particular office can spend 1 billion, one office, I mean, we want details. And they are sweating already. So we are participating and holding their leg close to the fire to make sure that they account for every PESWA that was approved in 2021. But we do not want this thing to stand uncontested and exhaustive. Because when you allow it to stay, it becomes part of the rules of the House. We want to be sure that all avenues will be exhausted. Then we are certain that, oh, this is what we want to call as part of the proceedings of the House. Remember, I've always said, this House is run by three things: the Constitution, the standing orders, and our practice. So if we make this part of our practice, then we are all clear. So tomorrow, if the same thing is being played against another person, you cannot cry foul, because you have accepted that this is now the practice. The Speaker can do as he wishes. I mean, where even it's so clear that there's bias, the Speaker can get away with it and order. When you allow it to be part of our practice, then we all know the consequences.
Adishia ya womo asamai tamfwa yekro kuma bi eben enyinam watiwa East Mensimu wo poye mantamu. Wonde wadishia to mampani anim ne bia Lands and Natural Resources Minister nanim se womra wonkro no hono musesia na sade galamsefo di wani no se wani nso kache wonso ni nyina ni adane ena wonkwaye ni mu de womasemu nyina Adom kase etwaso.
Eye benfie be dunum ni ana galamsefo etu yesosa e wasamanta fo kromwa na emom yako a oma bankura atwa ehu nyina ehia bat yesu kromwa de esa yensa ase ene yensa ye mada achinti yese ye premo muntu godu okromu ha na ayreho sa ye ku nyina omom bakro obi no de pepa bia ba kire obi se pepa ekuta mini enhyehyɛ ehyehyeni ubehu ano mabagura mu ha mo hwe yachi ha se na mo asɛ no anadwofan ya da no mabagura mu ha obeba no matuko enti omo ne yedi ntitentete saa ntene ye demonstration ye press conference e de akira aban na obi a sabi district chief executive police commander wa ha ya bo ma ne omo press ne ye press conference ye be nwura mu ha abe ya dance ya kire amansan nyina omo hwe okwan a gold for illegal miners me kan illegal because obi enu wode pepa bia kire kromu ha say oba na kwa himfie anya himfie na license
ya ba ya sama ye tukotena ye ni ba bia ye de enum se na nanom de kwia na tete ye kwia na om de ahwe ya ba bedu sabre ni enum se ne nipa tie bia no ye ka no obi be ka se bi mu pe ukokro bia so a bibi ho a obi pe ba dodo no se gold die any form ya da na do ase se community mining no de ba ye be kan ye be da na se na one ni mpanimfo omomfa nko baabi
te ne ba emprewa wo ba ha niema basa ebi topic num ye san se ye nwuma a kire se ye ni baabi a ye be dokora didie ya san be se ye nsonso aka ho.
Majority leader Ross say MENSAH bonso de ne ehunu niema bi ekoso ewo MENSAH ene ebri bepo no so ho kwabra ne ho no wo sinidan eno no wodi to ja kire mu se sempanifo amoni ankoho pa no ma si sade na no kwan a bepo no to wa na edwurugu se de na nu ntam ne hyase na edwurugu no ade hye fa kwan no so ne behuna ma ne te wo sempanifo hwe no wotu ho na ma wodi nsemi to dwa awo mrahye be de fiem
from Idriasi to Kofodia. Mamfi, and then off to Mamfi, and then branching to Kofodia. Mr. Speaker, the other stretch from the toll booth to Pediasi, that is a MENSAH to Pediasi, we have serious challenges there. And I remember at the time of the NDC, there was serious rockfall because of the construction and erosion that is happening. And Mr. Speaker, we had to close one leg of the dual carriage down for a considerable period. I don't know whether they have sufficient contingency. And Mr. Speaker, if we do that stretch and we don't cater for this other first phase of it or first stretch of it, it will amount to nothing.
I have once in a while done the walk up there. The right side, walking up itself has serious challenges. Even the walkways, you look down, you can see that some parts are collapsing. So it's not just the rocky part that we must protect, that the valley outside the road, I think that some serious damage happening to the road, and we need to take steps to protect them as soon as practicable.
Yanko kumbungu mensnimu krobia ede yoni ene ide ade hye ye wo hosu fi se so banyem na waka ne mfa ne nkwa kwan ye de ne fa so no so ni enso ka kire si ede ne bedura yare sabia sa kwan no kra no ebe ma wo no kra ka no kwan mte so obewo kra de ato ho kwan ne nyenyenyenye o mu sempani fo so wo medi hu djuma enfa ma wo
tinyela bi du arba te kapale paye me puwa nalo otian du akar mu'si na abzungu mcha buntang du atene o chan o te du atema she ka bazungu me du gamfle gaba en she o tan dan o du te jil moto zo dan pa bi me zungu pa du atema puni betian yetim yongo she kar nan te mu'so de sahariya mila pa pulan ma te makasham tinyen karin yer gomnanti tire kumtir gomnanti o sonhate katinye duatete yon.
Yes, we don't have health facility here, and it is affecting us a lot. First, when someone is sick in our community here, our means of transporting the sick person to the hospital is not easy, especially when it is in the rainy season.
Tizamba jil moto so baka moto ma kutu baka nyala kom kate daba ma ha letobun de ben chardin yati yel morsamba so le so mpohre disi kapohre MP be pam be ma be yel tenen ne zan kwatu shwe ma polo da kwa me yen manje bo pohre wurgo manje ma be chepsu wurgo de so ben nang chama te pa ama belang pam be ma.
Mayonko ye pandai mensini mu na odehye ba usujo bia wanu boni ye enhwehwemu bi nansan poni ebe wura bronya ne mu bronya ni mu ne ni new year no kra no ene ye se wokofa masisa hodo no mu bi wo pandai a condom tadwa mu bo ha no ashort kra to mo call for more consignment se dodo no amra na wonfa ni wadwuma Adom TV kase etwaso.
Of late, the rate of condom has increased and the buying rate has been very high as compared to last year, because due to the COVID last year, people couldn't celebrate the Christmas, and this year, due to the way things have been separated apart and every protocol is being in place, the condom purchasing is very high of late. And as I speak to you now, we don't even have condom in the shop any longer. My boss have just ordered for some from Accra, which will be coming within the close of the day.
As you see, send your marker is as well as send your CD is not so there to piano. A more piano, just say, and the fire Jim Condon. So I say, Cocondo, so a bad boy.
I'm not surprised because boys, so we're my issue. And I want a suburban to my few way. And I want you now up and I know. Obinya Dinis have been our when you bow dear. Inside me say, and you may be in the Yama, but I went to now a bit my bassy, but no, I should talk one.
Surprise them, I am surprised because Christmas approaches, as I say, everybody
say protect you. And the Christmas approach say adia ye memano ye guys niggas no adia etashia enante say ye wal nebia condom a short no omofa bimbra na condom be condom there say short work panda.
Mianto Adom TV kasia no eso na yen konsam foforo emu obatan bia de so nani so ade hunu ne botaye se bia dache ne banya krochechire ni papa bi ogina na so doctor ni engineer pilot ene ne ma bia keka ka ho na nsa na botaye no wani so ade hunu no ebedru ho no na wo enhehye a waye ede ato akwamu ema oba no na sa nhehye awodo ene ka ene namunti no ene Ministry of Education ene Ghana Education Service ene UNICEF akon ho abom ne wom a enwumasuam wo munim de no eye enhehye awodo betumi aboa enkwara no wo fapem wo nwumasuam hehye wo se yede to ho sika wo se yetwa ene ho hehye nyina dwumade na se Adom kase ko ho etwaso.
The aim of the early childhood policy is to strengthen the ECE subsector in Ghana, and by so doing we are standardizing approach to content so that we can come together and then use a standardized content for the country.
We congratulate the Ministry of Education and the Ghana Education Service for your leadership in formulating such a comprehensive policy framework, which includes directives, guidelines, and a costed monitoring and evaluation plan. It responds to the needs of our young children and their right to education, life, protection, and participation.
West Africa Examination Council penifo no krabi anim se one more system no amfidie no a wode ehwe se obi nsohwe abanti nsohwe no minya A1 se nom ne ade no obi amfa ne nsa enkan mame Agnes Tekujo ye kasemafo ede emma WAEC ene de semi etuja
ena ye experience technical hitch kakra. Into nearby and say or more could check your results between 4:45 and 6 o'clock in on Friday. Or more, maybe I don't know check your results now be for example when you English B3. No say your results so unya will grade na new interpretation wo. Into B3 in interpretation is good. Into more could check it beforehand time I release the results on more say omo B3 ni good no. Around that time Friday no mo check who say omo results on B3 no asesa akọ A1 still no interpretation is say good. Say assembly see and their complaints no ni messages ni nyama no dey bebree nti na ya yehu nti na ya yehu adwuma na complaints so na dey ne ba nti quickly no and I issue announcement say yehunia koso and I di ho adwuma nti ye nkrofo no omo ye ho adwuma ntem na to see bibia ye fine we catch Ghana for nyina say yes say WAEC system no ebi mu kan say your website so ya hacky obi an hacky your system no your website your results database no still no very secured obi an hacky ya obenya access obetumi akwakosesa niema the results database no very very secure nti apologize to your stakeholders especially your candidates ni or parents na there at least or more who say your results na access na ebi mo yemu shio mo ebi mo so ni friend say omo dey g because say menya A1 no but apologize say bibisa NSC but ya ho adwuma na assure members of the public say sa nyema na NCP
NPP amanyoko no enene wodi tu dwan kronkro wani eje ho so obepre mrahwebedwa na fe mampani dibia no se enei na wotwe wie National Annual Delegate Conference na ebekoso no enye ho na aba be campaign na obehwe obi t-shirt communication director de ma party ni ya oboabia samwa ono ene de nsemi etuja
ye kan ni se ekuo no ahye nyina kete se dwumadie ye kodi na wotwe ya ebe idie enye eho na ye be daadaa ye ho se me na metimi aye enuru se ye sem ahwede obetimi aye obi amra no mfa na dwen emeboa oman no eye abanya MPP ankasa ede asi ho ama oman no obi amfa na dwen emeboa na mamu nyina no ye hu se ampa MPP eni abere se ye besiesie na ye be hye dwumadie na se memreda de toso du nwotwe da na dom ni nyina beba be hye kumase ni ajom awawa 2 ade achi kwasi ada na dwumadie na nkasa gina so tie no na nopa no ye simu a ebe ya asori ye pon asori a na afi ya je nkrato afri afefo ho ne ye namfofo ne adade eno achi no na party mpanyimfo ne omampanyi nso atoma no ntuo na afi ya bre yachi akokan ya no kakra efiri ho ba na nhihye ya epese yeye na ye de sachira ye constitution no ya hwe ne edi ho nkomo se beba se ye beji atum ana ye nyi ntumu a eno no de ye beba awieye kwasi ada no ade achi juada na obia ye je obia kwan
Bienya no suna Adom TV bedwom kasia no pay no MENSAH medin afia amankwa tamaklo mekwa agudie mu nsam ayekrado Erika Siedubuadi ede toaso ye wie afisem wo ho pensempensem nso ebeba pramoto a obetensem foforo sa Adom kasia yedase